Happy Monday, Tigers! I'm Joseph Basso, and these are your club meetings for the week of August 26th. Are you considering medicine as a career path, or does the topic just interest you? If so, come to Club Med Call-Out Meeting on Tuesday, August 27th. Come before school at 7 o'clock in room H227, or come after school at 3 o'clock in room A137. It is your chance to explore the world of medicine through suture practice, cadaver labs, guest speakers, and much more. So don't miss out. Contact Dr. Kuhn or Dr. Moreno with any questions. Are you interested in learning more about our environment? Do you want a role to play as an activist? Come join Environmental Advocacy Club and Ms. Gibson every Wednesday in room B234 from 3 to 4 p.m., where you can learn how to protect, sustain, and educate. All are welcome. Are you interested in computer hardware, computer programming, or just technology in general? If so, check out Computer Science Club and what they have planned for this year. They will be holding a call-up meeting after school on Thursday, August 29th in Mr. Emerson's room C211. Now, for our featured announcement this week, I have Mallory Rowe with me to discuss Bring Change to Mind Club. Mallory, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Bring Change to Mind Club, or BC2M for short, took a trip to the McWell Center on the campus of Notre Dame University and were inspired by the wellness spaces available to Notre Dame students. As a result of this inspiration, BC2M members have worked with the HSC Foundation, the administration of Fishers High School, and the guidance department to begin the redesign of the conference room and guidance to create a wellness space that will be open later this year for students. The club call-out meeting will be in Mrs. Kicksmiller's room August 27th in H111 from 3 o'clock to 4. Items that will be covered this year are a stress-free week during first semester, Love on a Leash during second semester, and a Hope for Happiness community event at the Nickel Plate Amphitheater for National Mental Health Awareness Month. For more information about these events or the Bring Change to Mind Club, check out their website at bringchangetomind.org.
Hey there, Fishers Tigers. Welcome back to Tiger Talk. My name is Joe Heemster. I'm joined today by Adriana Roseborough and Marina Watkins. And we have a very special guest this week, and that's Mrs. Nickel.
Hi.
Who, as some of you may know, is the new theater teacher here at FHS. So Mrs. Nickel, how are you enjoying Fishers so far?
Oh, I love it. It's a great school. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
So we have a few questions here about theater, since that is kind of your
My
area
thing.
of expertise, you might say. So the first thing is, we have auditions coming up pretty soon, and there's probably a lot of people who are interested in auditioning. So do you have any advice as to what you're looking for in an audition, or?
I would say that for general audition tip would be to be confident and poised and make sure you do your homework. The more preparation you do, the better off you are. The less nervous you'll also be. As far as performance is concerned, I always look for characterization. So what choices has an actor made vocally, physically? Are they focused? And have they demonstrated that they have a big range of emotional level that they can perform?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know a lot of students are always really, really anxious about getting up and performing in front of their peers, or especially people they're auditioning with. Do you have any tips to make sure stage fright won't happen or to better it?
Like I said, the number one thing is be prepared. So the more you rehearse, the better off you'll be, the less nervous you'll feel. Another big tip is just to make sure that you get plenty of sleep, that you eat right, that you're hydrated, and that you warm up before you enter an audition room. So make sure you do a physical warm-up, vocal warm-up, and a focus and energy warm-up.
Yeah, for sure. Some great audition tips for people who are interested. Now, you are new.
I am.
And so we kind of have like a rebirth of the theater department, you might say, new leadership, so are there any new changes that we can expect to see this year?
Yeah, one of the things that I'm really excited about is we're going to be adding a coffee house performance each semester. So that's like an acoustic talent show. So if you have some kind of talent, stand-up comedy, if you write poetry, if you want to perform a monologue, you sing, you act, whatever it is that you want to do, you can audition for the coffee house. And like it is in the name, there's coffee and pastries available for the performance. Those will be in November and April. So that's something to look out for.
That's amazing.
It's really cool.
I'm super excited for that. Will that be at a coffee house, or are we posting it here at Fishers?
It'll be in the black box. We'll just turn the black box into a coffee house.
Awesome.
I like it. So I was wondering, what inspired you to be a theater teacher?
What inspired me? I have been performing since I was little, and I've also always wanted to be a teacher, and I'm really passionate about both of those things, and making art with teenagers is super fun.
Perfect combination.
Yeah. You said you performed when you were younger. What type of productions were you in?
I was in musicals, plays, I was in choirs, show choir, so all of the above.
All sorts of stuff. So you said that you enjoy making art with teenagers. Are there any inherent challenges to working with teenagers that maybe aren't there with adult professionals?
Well, sure. Anytime you're starting out with something, there are going to be hurdles that you have to jump over.
Right.
So one of the biggest things, like you guys already mentioned, is getting over your nerves and getting over yourself and just being able to tear down that wall that we all have up to protect ourselves and allowing yourself to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
It's
for
one of
sure.
the biggest things.
Awesome. So I know that just because we also have a new teacher, but also a lot of new changes happening to the school. What are other things, new things that are happening this year?
So one of the major things is that the auditorium is undergoing a renovation this semester. So we're getting all new lights and sound and cannot wait to play next semester with that stuff. So this season we're going to be, all of our shows fit the theme We Are Family. So the play is actually going to be in the fall and it will be in the Black Box, and we're going to be doing Our Town, which is a classic Pulitzer Prize winning play. In the spring we're going to be doing our musical production, which is going to be a review rather than a traditional musical. So it'll be a combination of lots of different numbers from lots of different shows. So it should be a lot of fun to put together and to do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For sure. I find it interesting that you said that there's going to be this theme of kind of like having a family and stuff like that. I don't know if you've noticed, but we kind of have a family here in the set. We have various little, knickknacks that people have brought in, and so one of the things that we do is we have our special guests leave something with us. So
Well, I brought something.
Yeah.
So this is just a flyer that has our great logo and all of the shows we're doing this year. So hopefully you'll come check them out.
Awesome.
You want me to sign this?
Yes, please.
Yes.
And while you sign that, Adriana, will you?
So Tigers, we've gotten to know Mrs. Nickel a little bit and hear about some of the changes that are going to be happening. But now, we're going to test you a little bit.
Okay.
This is kind of like the initiation process. Welcome to Fishers. We're going to test your and Adriana's knowledge on theater.
Okay.
We're going to see who knows more.
Oh no.
So, Marina,
All right,
wanna go ahead and
we're gonna start off easy, or at least I think easy. What was the musical last year?
Do we show it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, all right, you guys
Bring
both got it
on.
right.
Bring it on, yeah.
Only gets harder from here, you guys.
Oh, great.
I know. All right, who wrote The Phantom of the Opera? Yes. You got this, Adriana. Come on. All right, and you can show
Go ahead
us.
and show it.
I like that.
I don't know.
It's an awfully vain phantom.
I was hoping it was like in the name.
Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber did write The Phantom of the Opera.
Oh wait.
All right, a little more modern. Who did Jordan Fisher play in Hamilton?
Oh, I knew this. This is bad.
Now, technically, there are two correct answers because they do double cast.
Jordan Fisher?
Jordan Fisher. He was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh no! I think it was okay. I should know these. All right, ready? Oh no!
I feel.
I think I did too.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Set.
No, he played John Lawrence and Philip Hamilton, actually.
Oh!
Well done
I
from
know.
both of you.
I had like a 50-50 chance there.
Yeah.
It was a good run. All right. Well, that's all the time we have this week, Tigers. Hope you have a great week.
Welcome back. If you're starting to think about plans after high school, these next messages may be for you. Are you interested in attending one of the U.S. military service academies? Well, if so, plan on attending Academy Days, hosted by Senator Todd Young on August 29th at 2 locations in Indiana. Learn about the process of applying to the academies, as well as what is required to be considered for a nomination. More information is available in the guidance office. Have you ever considered becoming a teacher? Would you like to learn more about teaching as a profession? If so, Purdue University's Become a Teacher Day is on Monday, September 16th. It will introduce you to the challenging and rewarding profession of teaching, explore Purdue University's teaching majors, and meet future professors and advisors. Parents are welcome. Registration ends September 6th. Check out our social media page to see how to register.
Hey Tigers, I'm Sophia Solis and welcome to my corner of the internet! Did you know that James Dean was born in Indiana? I know, crazy! James Dean was an actor who starred in Rebel Without a Cause, Giant, and East of Eden. He was born on February 8th, 1931 in Marion, Indiana. But did you know that there was some conspiracy surrounding his death? Really? Well, lucky for you, I'm here to tell you about it.
Lastly, Tigers, to close off today's show, we have some fun and entertaining club activities for you to check out this week. The Euchre Club is calling all card players. That's right, Tigers. The Euchre Club is back again this year, starting Friday, August 30th. It will be every Friday at 7 a.m. at the tables outside of room H205. Be there or be square. Do you enjoy adventure and camaraderie? If you do, Dungeons & Dragons will be the place for you. The Dungeons & Dragons Club will be having a call-out meeting this Friday, August 30th after school until 4. They will meet in front of Mrs. Ferguson's room, H212, and all are welcome and no experience is needed. If you ever wanted to learn how to play, this is your chance. If you are experienced, you can have just as much fun too. See you there. I'm Mallory Rowe, and this has been your FHS Weekly News.